Hi everyone and welcome to the Google Nihon live show. This is the 14th episode and we are going to show you Takadanobaba area and ISI language school, which is located very close to the station. Today I'm very excited because I have the chance to show you the area of Takadanobaba. We will start here. You can see there is a map of Takadanobaba. We can start here showing you where we are right now. We are right now 20 seconds from Takadanobaba station. And the very good things about this area is that it's an area for students. Most of the people living here are either language students, like Japanese language students. There are a few language schools here, and one of them is ISI. And also are Japanese university students. So you have the chance to live and go to school very close to Waseda universities and many other university and vocational schools in Japan. That makes this area actually pretty cheap as well. If you see here, so we are here right now. Today we are going to show you a very big, like I would say, like department store, which has several type of shop, including an 100 yen shop called Big Box. And we will start our tour from here, which is super close to where we are now. And then we will go also to Don Quixote, which is a shop that sells pretty much everything. And then I will show you a little bit this road, just maybe I will describe it because it takes too much time to walk here, which is called, it's basically is the street where all ramen shops and other cheap shops are in Takadanobaba. And that's where most of the young Japanese people like to spend their time and maybe have a night out, and everything again is very cheap here because young people are living here. The school actually, it's super close to the station, so we are here right now and the school is here. It literally takes 1 minute to walk to be there. And that's what I'm going to show you today. Actually, I'm not live right now. I'm pre-recording this 30 minutes before going live just to make sure I give you a good introduction of the area. And after the live show introduction, we will be live from Takadanobaba, from ISI. So guys, be ready. We're gonna be back in 30 seconds and we will show you ISI Takadanobaba. Now we are live. Is 11:02 in the morning in Japan, and we are here in Takadanobaba station. As you can see behind me, people are commuting here. This is actually one of the busiest stations in Tokyo. Probably is around the 4th or the 5th busiest station in Tokyo and the 9th in the world. So maybe you haven't heard about Takadanobaba because everyone knows Shibuya, Shinjuku, Ikebukuro and Tokyo station, but this is a very busy station. And now it's 11 a.m. so it's not a peak hour. But if you come here in the morning, a lot of students are commuting here. As I said, this is a place where not just foreign language students come for studying Japanese, but also university students and vocational language students from Japan. So Japanese people study here because many universities, many vocational schools are located here. So what I would like to do today, before we go to ISI and we show the school, we show some classes, show you a little bit about the area because it's very important for you to know how is the area you're going to study or you're going to live. So let's have a walk. Please follow me, guys. And as always, I'm checking your comments here. We are live on Facebook, and we will put also this video on YouTube afterwards, so you can leave us a comment during the live show and I can read your questions. If you have any questions about Takadanobaba or living and studying in Japan or ISI language school, or even afterwards when you see the recorded video, you can always ask us a question and we will be reply to you guys. It's a wonderful day. Summer is here. We posted a screenshot on our Facebook page. Yesterday was 31 degrees. I think today we are pretty much on the same level. So it's summer already in Japan. I wonder how many degrees is in your country right now, if you guys can tell us. I'm very curious to know, and please don't envy me so much because it's a wonderful day today. So the first thing I would like to show you, like 20 seconds walking from the station and 1 minute from the school, there is this huge building called Big Box. When you have a meeting, when you want to meet someone, when you have a date, when you have anything, you probably meet someone in front of Big Box. That's something every Japanese person knows. So if you don't know where to meet in Takadanobaba, just say I'll meet you in front of the Big Box, and it's better than in the station because the station gets really crowded at a certain time. And even there is a main square, gets full of people in the evening. Like all Japanese people get there to meet each other. It's too crowded. In front of Big Box, you see this area here. There is a kind of like white flooring kind of area. It's a perfect place to meet. You can't miss your friend or your date, whatever it's going to be. Let's walk inside. I want to show you some shops. There are many things here. I don't know if Chris, which is helping me with the camera today, can show the signs. Some of the shops are coffee shop, of course, fashion shops. There's an under yen shop, which I would really like to show you. There are some, as I said, coffee shop, restaurants, and also there is a big Taito station, so games, arcade, for who's into it. There is also a gym. It's a very nice gym. It's kind of expensive. There are cheaper options in Takadanobaba. That's kind of a very nice with swimming pool and everything. And there is also a golf school. I don't think any of our students has ever been in a golf school yet. Let's go to Uniqlo. I don't know if you guys have heard about Uniqlo. Those also have some very cool shirt, like kind of interesting things. These shops are every day in front of Big Boss. So you can find the shops and they change. Depending on the season, they change what they're selling. Depending on the day, like the weekends, sometimes they sell also some house decoration things and other type of products. Again, guys, we are live in Takadanobaba. This is Davide with Gogo Nihon. It's the 14th episode of the Gogo Nihon live show. We are on Facebook Live. You can ask us any question. I'm checking your comments. And even if you see this video recorded later on, you can always ask us questions. We're also going to put this video on YouTube afterwards. So this is Uniqlo. Uniqlo is the number one. It's the most popular fashion, clothes shop in Japan. It's famous to be extremely cheap. You can find shirts for like 500 yen, which is about $5 or 4 euros. And the quality is good. So whenever you need a shirt or you need a t-shirt, you can come here and you can find something. And they also partner with other companies here and there. Last Saturday, they just started a partnership with Nintendo, and you can find Nintendo-related shirts in Uniqlo now. I can show you like this Pixel Mario. Like this, and the cost for this is 1,500 yen, which is about $14. So yeah, I think they always do this thing. They did something for Disney as well. This is super cool. A, B, C, D, F with a, yeah, this is nice. This is just a recent partnership. So if you have visited Japan like 2 weeks ago, you haven't seen it. They say with Nintendo partnership, and you want some power up here. And usually when they start a partnership, every 6 months, every year, they renew it with new shirts. There's really a lot actually. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. New for me too. I haven't really seen all of them. I think I'm gonna buy one later. Okay, so this is Uniqlo. Uniqlo is actually everywhere in Japan. It's not a peculiarity of Takadanobaba, but it is good because it's so close. So, underwear, socks, super cheap. And it's very representative, I think, of this area, because this area being a university area and language school area, most of the people living here are students, and that makes the area really, really cheap. So this is one of the many 100 yen shop in Japan. In particular, this is pretty big, so it's good, again, to have a 100 yen shop very close to the place maybe you live or you go to school. For example, if you need a notebook or something for school, like A4 papers, everything is 100 yen. 100 yen is $1, so it's a dollar shop. And it's 80 cents of euro, so it's even less than a euro shop. You find every type of thing here. Things for the school. You can find pens, pencils, notebooks. Everything will be priced really, really, really cheap. Yes, and also you can find things for the house. Like the good thing about 100 yen shops, especially the big one like this, is that you can really find everything. You can find a shampoo, you can find body soap, you can find sponges, you can find everything for $1 or for 80 cents of euro. So, especially for who moves maybe in a share house or in an apartment and needs to buy all those things at the beginning, your own towel. You don't need to bring your towel from your country when you can buy for $1. Cups, everything could be bought with $1 here. That's the philosophy of this shop. Again, things for the house, etc., etc., etc. You can see it's huge. You can find everything. Slippers there, 100 yen. Spoons, knives, everything is 100 yen. And of course, sweets, food, ramen, soup noodle, 100 yen. If you're hungry, you know, you can always find something. This is actually pretty large, but still is going to be 100 yen. It's still going to be $1. Yeah, I don't know how much you have paid the last cup ramen you bought, maybe at some international, some Japanese related fair or convention in your country. Usually they charge for this because they imported like $4 or $5. But here, absolutely everything 100 yen. Sweets, chips, Pikachu chips, and I haven't tried that, but it looked cute. So many things that you're tempted to taste and try. This is blueberry candies, blueberry and strawberry candies, and like kind of milk candies, carpis. I don't know if you guys have ever tried a drink called carpis. I don't know how to describe it. It tastes a little bit like the lassi, the Indian drink called lassi, but it's a little bit different. And usually people that try it either ate it, or if they love it, when they leave Japan, they really miss it. So when you guys come to Tokyo, to Japan, to Osaka, anywhere, try this drink called kalpis and let me know how you think. And those are marshmallow tasting like kalpis. I actually tried that and they were good because I like kalpis. Some other drinks, everything 100 yen. Oh, we have kalpis here. What a coincidence! This is the kalpis soda, which added soda. And this is just the kalpi water. So this is the pure kalpis. I'm curious if any of you guys that is watching the live show have tried them. Let me know. Drinks in Japan are amazing because you can find 3,000 of them. And don't forget that most of the convenience stores, if not all of them, are 24 hours. So you can buy drinks like this anytime. Let's go in that way. Okay, again, sleepers and also some funny stuff here. You know, you wanna screen mask for 100 yen. You know, you've seen those, right? Or if you wanna be a little bit more alternative, you can get one of those for still 100 yen. Price doesn't change. Okay, you find a lot of things here. It's just funny to go like this. Kumamon, tissues, you know, why not? Or wet tissues, again, 100 yen with a bear. And this also very famous design, Hello Kitty things. That actually Hello Kitty. It's just like they also have a range for 100 yen shops, or the brush, one-piece brush. Why not? 100 yen, and etc. Okay. I hope you enjoy this tour. Okay, so we have the first questions. Noemi, thank you very much for your comments. Actually, I'm gonna read a little bit the question here. So Noemi, thank you very much for your comments. If you guys have problems with the audio or the video, let us know. We try to fix it. We had some problems in the past, but I think this time is great. There is Marcel that is writing in Indonesian, I believe. So I cannot read. Yes, we're having fun, Noemi. This area is very nice. Actually, I've been living close to Takadanobaba area. I'm 10 minutes walking from here for the past 6 years. So I know this area pretty well, and I really like to be here, obviously. Elizabeth, good morning. I enjoy these video walkthroughs. Thank you very much, Elizabeth. It's night over there. Okay, so I hope it's not too late, but I'm very glad that people also at night, they spend time watching us. Thank you very much. And Ivan is asking, how long are the classes and the activities after? We're going to ask this question to the school. We're going to meet ISI Language School in about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. So guys, don't worry, we will be there. And I will ask Ivan, I will ask your question. And Noemi is asking, is it hard to buy clothes in Japan? Absolutely not. You can find any type of size, and also people in a Uniqlo shop, like I showed before, also understand basic English. Of course, if you learn Japanese, then you can buy any possible clothes. But there is no difficulty in buying clothes in Japan. I never experienced any difficulty. And the difference, country food, I don't know, Noemi, where are you from? Maybe you can tell me where you're from. I can tell you some more about the food. but you can find any type of food in Japan, especially an area like Takadanobaba. You find Italian food, Spanish food, of course, hamburgers. Plus, it's very famous for ramen. I will show you one road that is full of ramen shop very soon. Okay, so we can move. Sorry. And we get down here. So again, you see the train there. That's the station. We didn't really move much because everything is so close and convenient. I want to show you a few more things. One thing I think it's very interesting for everyone who loves KFC, you know, the Kentucky Fried Chicken. I think only in Japan, or as far as I know, only in Japan. Let me guys know if there is also the same thing in somewhere else in the world. There is a KFC bar where you can get beer, and it's kind of like more stylish setup. So I want to just quickly show you. It's very close, so we don't need to walk that much. Please follow me. And this road, by the way, it's one of the main roads in Takadanobaba, and on the left especially has a lot of bars and place to drink and maybe spend the evening after school with your friends. And we will try to cross the road here and show you from the outside, or maybe even briefly from the inside the KFC. Remember guys that in Japan they don't really like when you film inside the shop, so there's always the possibility that they say no, but I want to show you, so I'll try. But that's a KFC. It's not copy. It's not copycat. It's the actual KFC. And you see from the sign already, it's very stylish. And the flooring looks like also very stylish. And then I'll try my luck. And then you can see here. Get draft beer, war beer, highball, coffee and tea, and it's super classy inside. I don't know if you guys have this in your country, but we have in Japan since I think more than 1 year, and it's just a different concept. Okay, so I don't want to abuse their patience, because here, Hub. I don't know if you heard about the Hub Pub. Hub Pub is a chain of pubs, very famous in Japan. They started actually with few pubs. Now it's closed because open in the afternoon, open around 4 or 5 o'clock. And they are famous for a few things. One thing is, it used to be the Gogo Nihon event place before we changed venue. And we used to have every Thursday here, actually at this Takadanobaba pub, we used to have more than 200 students, 150, 200 students coming on Thursday evening to just maybe make Japanese friends. It was a very busy event. Although we have changed the venue for our Thursday weekly event in Tokyo, if you guys have nothing to do from Monday to Sunday, so every day of the week, you come here, again, very close to ISI, very close to the school, and you're always going to meet Japanese people that want to speak English maybe, or they want to at least meet with foreign people. So I suggest you to keep in mind this place. It's a huge, you know, it's one more thing to do, and it's fun because we've been going there every Thursday for about 2 years. Around 2013, I think, and it was really fun. Okay, guys, again, we are live on Facebook, so I'm checking your comments. Thank you very much for commenting so many, and sorry if I take time to reply, but it's just, you know, I'm trying my best. Victor is asking, where are snow resorts in Japan? Snow resorts in Japan are in another prefecture. Of course, if you go to Hokkaido, you can find many snow resorts, and also Nagano, other places of Japan. Of course, not in Tokyo. Sohail asked if I can let a friend stay with me in a share house, and yes, you can. Depending on the share house, you can have a friend for a few days. Sometimes they can stay for free. Sometimes they need to pay a little bit more. Please inquire us and ask us if that's possible. Before we move to the school, I want to show you also this place. It's called Don Quixote. This is basically sells everything. Name me one thing in this shop, and probably I can buy here. And you know, sell from lollipops to 38 yen, right? Yeah, 38 yen. Lollipop to probably, I don't know, what is that? The barbecue range, and what else is here? like toothbrush, and soap, and also food, and tablets. Everything could be bought here actually, and the things are really packed. So when you move in there, you find stuff everywhere, and you really feel overwhelmed sometimes. But at the same time, you can really buy everything, and it's very cheap. One other thing they do is they offer free charge, I believe. I want to try my luck, but it's company to me, so I don't think I can do it right now. However, you can actually, for free, charge free recharge corner. So you just put the thing here, write a code so other people don't steal your mobile, and then just leave it here, shop inside, and when you finish, you also have your mobile charge. So that's pretty cool. Okay, guys, I want to get back to your questions. So Ivan, I think I'm going to reply to this question. I'm going to ask the school. Julien, are you going to do this with other schools too? Yes. If you want to know a specific school or a specific accommodation, anything guys you want to see in those live videos, please let us know. Leave us a comment and we will do. We have received a lot of comments in the previous live about doing videos from share houses and apartments, and we will definitely do them probably in June, because we have already a packed schedule for the next lives. But we will definitely like to show you what you guys want to see. So just let us know what you want to see and we will do our best. Noemi is here from the US. Okay, thank you. So absolutely no problem for clothes. You find actually many US brands here. American Eagle, I guess, is American, and Under Armour, I feel is America, but sorry if I'm wrong, but you find any type of brand possible. Chris is laughing, so I don't think he's American, right? He's not American. It is American, okay. Because I saw Chris laughing and he's American, so I thought I was wrong, but it's correct. Okay guys, so I think I'm done with the questions so far, and I would like to get moving to the school. Let's move. Okay, so we still, if you see on the left, that's the station. We haven't moved. We just show you some shops very close to the station, and the school is less than 1 minute walk. Super close. That's very convenient. You don't need to spend much time commuting. And this road I want to show just from here, because it would take too much time to walk. It's Waseda Street, and it's also called Waseda Walk because university students after school, they spend their time, most of their time in this road, because there's plenty of bar, restaurants, and if you walk here for 10 minutes, you have 10-15 minutes, you have Waseda University, which is one of the most popular and famous universities in Japan. You know, it's a huge university, and that's why so many students are here, and that's also why so many vocational schools are in this area. There are many vocational schools about animation, about computer, about everything that are located here because of Waseda University. So that makes this area very popular for students. One other thing you can find in this road is many karaoke place. You can see the blue sign is one famous karaoke place, Karaoke Kan, which usually you can get discounts there. Especially if you ask for them, oh yeah, I want to do it, but can you make it cheaper? And you speak Japanese, you can get a discount at Karaoke Kan. But on the right side also there are many. Just walking here, probably for 5 minutes, you find 3-4 karaoke places. There's another one here, karaoke Big Gecko. This red sign is another karaoke, and it's just like the area is very cheap, and it's very for young people. And also you have Takadanobaba is also famous for ramen shops. It's ramen everywhere. So if you guys love ramen, you can try a different type of ramen. Basically every day. That's not very healthy. Let's say every week. And those ramen are not like big chains. There is also Ippudo and Rakuten like big chains, but there is also very small shops like where the owner has got his own secret recipe. So you literally try a different taste and aji, like a different taste every time you have ramen in one of those shops. And also Nihon office is not too far from here. It's about 10-15 minutes walk. So Nihon office is close to ISI, and also close to Takadanobaba Station and close to Waseda University. We are actually in an area called Nishi Waseda, which means West Waseda, because that's Baba, West Waseda, Waseda. So it gets like about 15 minutes to get to our office. And last thing, while we wait for the green light, there is a famous park, Yama Park, which is a park that university students also spend time with, and also is a very quiet area. And in October, you can experience a festival with horseback archery, where there you can actually, at the Yama Park 10 minutes from here, they have a festival where where people still do the old traditional art of or fighting style of horseback archery. That's because the name of Takadanobaba itself, it means Takada's horse grounds, because in the Edo area, that's what people were doing in this area. So it's basically, they want to keep the tradition. That's very Japanese. They like also to keep this tradition alive. And in October, you have this festival in Yama Park, again, 10 minutes from here. A beautiful park, because it's not one of the most famous, and there's many quiet areas there. So you can also enjoy some quiet areas, 10 minutes walking from here, while this area is a little bit a busy area of Takadanobaba with a lot of students, a lot of restaurants and things like that. So we're almost getting to the school. The school actually is in front of us. As I told you, it takes less than 1 minute. I mean, even if you walk slowly, I would say less than 2 minutes to get there. And we have one person at the school, Nobu-san, that is waiting for us, and he will show us the school inside, and he will also show us 2 classes. So we're going to experience also how we study Japanese in Japan. We're going to be able to enter into 2 classes, so we're going to be able to show you guys lessons in Japan. I'm going to just move on the left to avoid the big car. And so Noemi, you want to see more manga? Okay. We will make maybe an episode of the live show where we show how to buy manga in Japan, which is very easy, of course. It's not a problem. So if you are, maybe you already see there is a blue sign that says ISI. That's where we are headed and where the school is. And again, guys, we are live on Facebook, so any questions about the school, now that we are going inside the school, anything you want to see, anything you want to ask to the person in charge, Nobu-san, feel free to ask me, and I will ask them. And even if you see this video later, on YouTube, we're going to put on YouTube or on Facebook, you can always ask us a question. You can always leave a comment, and we will get back to you. Okay. So this is the school. That's the entrance. As you can see, it's very, very nice. And now people are, I think, are in the classes. So it's quiet at the reception, but when there is the break, it gets really, really busy. So we will see what's going to happen, and then we can show you guys the entrance. And He's Nobu-san is going to be our guide today.
Is it live?
Yeah, is it live? Is it live? Okay. And we are here also with.
I'm Natalia.
Natalia.
Hi.
Where are you from, Natalia?
I'm from Spain.
Spain and Jorge. Spain. From Spain. Okay, so you're studying here?
Yeah.
Yes. So you study here, and maybe we can start asking the students some questions.
Let me come around. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. While Nobu is coming here. And you can see also the reception where people are working behind, and you can ask maybe some questions to our students. Okay, if you guys also have some questions, please feel free to ask in the live comments, and we can ask directly to them.
Yeah, this is better. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is our entrance hall. When students have questions and documents that they need, they often come here. And usually in the morning class, students are experienced because they're intermediate to advanced, so they don't have many questions. But in the afternoon, there are a lot of students coming to the counter. Okay, let's see if we can get some more students upstairs. We can all go together.
Okay, so you want to check upstairs?
Yeah.
People? Okay, let's go upstairs.
Right? Okay.
We follow Nobu-san. So now it's people are studying in classes, right?
Yeah, they're coming out. And you know what? There's another building of our school over there. You see ISI sign. It's another building. And together we have 32 classrooms.
Okay. So one of the good things about the ISI is the very big school with a lot of experience. They also have a campus in Ikebukuro, and then Nobu-san will tell us later they're also opening a school in Kyoto as well.
And as you see everywhere, we are celebrating our 40th anniversary. Yeah? Since it's a fun night. Okay, and please come this way. Okay, we get the students here. Okay, this is a cafe we have. Okay. During your break, if you get thirsty, you get coffee, snacks.
This is open every day?
Yes, it is open every day. During class hours.
Okay, so morning and afternoon during class hours.
Exactly.
And students can just come here, buy cup ramen and everything, or coffee, just inside the class. And then they can use the free space here.
Okay. Yeah, they can all use microwave machines and everything. Okay.
That's very nice.
Okay. Excuse me. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Where are you from?
I'm from Thailand actually.
Thailand. And okay, can you introduce yourself briefly?
Hi, I'm Erin. I'm from Thailand and I'm currently in the intermediate levels at ISI Language School. Yeah.
Okay, you know what? You can come over too. Why don't we all sit here so we can ask questions together? Okay? Just on the side, okay? Okay, you guys can just...
Okay, so I wanna maybe I start from here so it's easier. I just wanna know how is life in Japan and how is studying in Japan?
Oh, life in Japan has been quite exciting so far, I think. I learned I had a lot of culture shocks and a lot of things that were done differently in Thailand and in Singapore.
Okay,
Yeah.
when did you come to Japan?
Almost 6 months ago.
6 months ago, okay. And how your Japanese has improved?
I think has improved steadily. I hope that by now I can communicate with Japanese.
Okay, and what about this area, Takadanobaba?
Takadanobaba is very lively.
Lovely.
Yes.
Where do you go at after school? Is there one place you want to mention?
For Takadanobaba area, usually I go to the cafe to study with my friends, and we go to bookstores or we go shopping at the big box afterwards.
Okay, thank you. And also I want to know from you, what about the school? What about studying at the school? You came from Spain, so you came from Europe, a Western country, and you know, it may be difficult maybe to approach kanji, maybe difficult to approach a different grammar structure.
It is difficult.
Yeah, it is difficult for sure. So how do you feel about it? How do you feel about the school teaching way? How you're improving your Japanese? Can you guys tell us?
Well, I actually like the way this school has taught us kanji, because I remember when I came here, it was last year, January last year, I couldn't actually read anything, and I was like, I didn't know about much Japanese. But now, it has been already like 1.5 years, and you don't notice the change. But now, if I look back at myself 1 year ago, I'm like, oh my god, I can read all these things I couldn't read in my house, all the instruction booklets on my on everything. I couldn't read them, and I have to bring them to the school and ask teachers, okay, how do I put my wash machine? I don't know where to put my thing. And now I can read them, so I know I have been improving while learning at the school. So I'm pretty grateful to it.
It's because you study every day, so of course you don't feel it because it's an
Yes.
everyday
Exactly.
steady improvement. But then when you look back,
Yeah,
I
when
mean,
you
it's
look back,
amazing,
you don't see the difference between yesterday and tomorrow.
Sure.
But you know the difference with 1 year after.
Yeah.
You can clearly see it.
Great. And how did you find the school? How did you decided to come to Japan? What was the process of?
Well, in my case, I firstly started to look on the internet at schools that there were in Japan. And I came to Japan on holidays, and I stopped by the school. and someone came to me, and it was someone who spoke Spanish actually, and they were like explaining me how everything worked in the school, how to do everything. And to be honest, that was also a very strong point. I had already heard good things about ISI, and so this was just the way they were trying very hard to explain everything and be really nice to me. It really helped. It told me if I have a problem, they are going to be there, and that's also very important because you come from so far away, and of course you want to have a easy life. You don't want, if you have a problem, you want them to help them. So that's also been very good.
And of course, as all the Gogo Nihon schools, we also Gogo Nihon always, because we're in Japan, we follow students during all the time they're in Japan. So there are never problems. But especially in case of ISI, it's a very big school. They have a lot of staff, and they can always follow students and support them. You know, even in case something you want to change your accommodation, you want to ask for how to open a bank account. Of course, Gogo Nihon is always there to help, and students can always ask. But a school like ISI give you the extra staff, the extra care, and they can also maybe speak your language and things like that. That's also recommended for people that maybe need some extra push. And then I wanna also ask you. So, where are you from?
I'm from Singapore.
Singapore. Okay. So, when did you come to Japan?
Probably about a month and a half ago. It's quite recent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just one month and a half ago. And how did you find ISI? What do you feel about the school? How much do you like it?
I think it's quite. I mean, it's a lot of resources and always quite helpful in a sense. I actually learn more. And sorry, another question again.
Yeah. And why did you decide to study at ISI in Takadanobaba?
Location-wise, it was. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, it's not as crowded as other areas. I find. I mean, and it's a good school from what I realized. Yeah.
And
You know what? Actually, they're in the class right now.
okay, so let's go in the class. Yes. Okay, sorry, because that's live.
No, we let them go back to the classrooms, and then we'll talk a little bit here, and then check out the classroom afterwards. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
It's time to study. Thank you very much.
Right. Thank you guys. And
Wow. Where?
in the class. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
you want to stay here?
yeah. So we can talk here.
Okay, let's sit here, Nobu, and then we can ask some questions about the school. So you guys that are watching live now, if you have any question about the school, about ISI, you can ask Nobu-san,
Okay.
and I can read it for you. I think I had 1 or 2 questions during my walk in Takadanobaba for you, and let me try to find them out. Okay, now Facebook doesn't show me the oldest comment because decided just to show you the most recent ones.
So maybe they can ask later again.
Yeah, they can ask again if you. Oh, Ivan. Okay, I found the question. How long are the classes? So for how long do you study at ISI, and what are the activities usually students can do at ISI?
Okay, the activities like that we provide, or
The activity that I think the school directly provide. Yes, we can talk about that.
the lessons, we have 4 lessons of 45 minutes every day, 5 days a week. Okay, and the activities, we did try to organize activities once a month, including the optional ones. And then, for example, going to the amusement park, or the largest activity we have is in January, February, which is called the ISI Festa. Students have the speech contest, and then they also do a performance. Of course, not everybody has to do it. Only those who want to do it, they can perform, and that's a full day event. So we have students capacity of over 1,300 students here. And then in Ikebukuro, about 360 students capacity.
Okay.
So together we have the event. So it's quite
Wow,
big.
that's a big one.
It is.
Okay, so 45 minutes per hour, per lesson, and it's 4 lessons a day.
Exactly.
Either in the morning or
in
the afternoon, depending on the student level.
Usually, from beginner to intermediate level, we have lessons in the afternoon. And from upper intermediate to advanced, we have in the morning.
Okay, that's very clear. And also, you mentioned that the school, of course, has 1,300 students in the Takadanobaba campus, and also about 360 in the Ikebukuro campus. There are already 2 campuses in Tokyo. That's make ISI one of the biggest, largest language schools, and also you employ a lot of staff, so you can give a lot of extra support for work, for finding part-time jobs, for example, that maybe smaller schools can't really guarantee. So that's definitely one of the strong points of your school?
Yeah, the work depends on the location, but we usually post those which are suitable for students. We just usually put them on the wall. You don't see them here.
Okay.
But then in Tokyo, usually they require a certain Japanese level, but in the countryside, it may be easier.
Okay, and also the school now is opening new campus in Kyoto. That's make me very excited because it's I think it's the first time a school in Tokyo decided also to open a campus in Kansai area and in Kyoto. Can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Of course, yes. Okay, as ISI group, we have 4 schools in total, 4 language schools, and total student capacity is about 2,000. That's probably one of the largest Japanese language school group. And then the one we're opening in Kyoto, we are offering 2 different programs. One is general Japanese, and the other one is academic Japanese. Academic Japanese is for those who would like to go to universities, vocational schools in Japan afterwards. And then the other one is more for fun, short term, those who would like to enjoy stay in Japan. Okay, in the general Japanese course, we do organize activities like 3 times a week, and we have elective lessons that students can choose every day. There are 4 lessons, and 2 out of 4 they can choose every day. So.
Okay, and the school will be open from July.
Yes.
And now is still accepting October visa applications. So if you guys are interested in studying in Kyoto, and you have a very little time. Also, just to step back a little bit from Kyoto, but then I want to ask you again later. There is a special, something special that ISI is offering Gogonian students. As you know, as you've seen our site, the application for October visa are closed for Nihon. However, ISI is giving us 4 more days for processing October visa application, which means, guys, now is Monday, and if you're watching this video on Monday, it's 4 days from now. It's exactly Monday 22. But until the 26th of May, so 4 days from now, you can still send Nihon an email asking to apply for ISI Tokyo, and we can still process your application. So guys, really hurry. There are still few spots available and very few days available. And in case you're interested and you want to get an October visa and start to study in Japan as soon as you can, please let us know. Send us an email today. This is something very nice, and thank you very much. I know that it's going to be more rush to process the application and everything, but we can do it because you also have a lot of stuff, and Nihon has enough manpower also to handle this extra application. Yes, yes. And then I want to go back to Kyoto School as well. Okay. So it's going to be open in July. So people actually will start going from July, like for short term, but October they can also go long term, and then from October it's full speed, short term, long term, both of them can be accepted. What's the location of the school?
Okay, it's quite centrally located. It's between Kyoto Station and then Kinkakuji Temple, which is one of the most famous golden temple in Kyoto. Okay, so it's central.
I saw in the map. It's actually the main part of Kyoto. So if you don't know much Kyoto, there is Kyoto Station, which is the central station where you can also take train from Tokyo, from any other part of Japan. But basically, the city develops mostly north of Kyoto Station, and the school is going to be just a little bit north of the station. So it means the real center of the city. So you can access every possible spot in Kyoto, maybe even by walk from the school. So it's a really good,
by bicycle, by bus,
really good school. And because ISI will bring 40, we just saw that this is your 48 years anniversary. ISI will bring 40 years of experience from Tokyo to Kyoto. So you don't feel this is like a new school, so teachers don't know really what to do yet. They need to learn the curricula. It's the 40 years experience just brought in a different city, but you will send teachers.
And we do actually have teachers from Tokyo and going from Gifu school.
Okay, so it's not going to be only Kansai band. It's going to be Tokyo, like official language, plus also outside maybe people can also learn some Kansai band because you're in Kyoto. So if you interact with locals,
they can probably enjoy the different rhythm and atmosphere.
Okay. How far Kyoto is from Osaka? Is like just maybe 30-40 minutes, right?
Yeah, that's exactly the distance,
So even if you maybe maybe for you, Kyoto is nice because of course it's very cultural. It was the old capital, more laid back and kind of relaxed lifestyle. But you can also always on Friday night, Saturday night, with a 30 minutes, 35 minutes train, go to Osaka and maybe experience another city, or you can go to Nara, to Kobe, to other cities for sightseeing very, very easily. So we suggest actually Kyoto for short-term students, but also for long-term students. And if you guys have any question about ISI Kyoto, please inquire us. We are accepting October applications, and from there on, we can you can apply for long-term and short-term studies through Google Nihon for ISI Kyoto. So thank you very much. Is there anything else you would like to add, or we can go?
Okay, you pretty much said it. And then, okay, as I said, there are two different programs. Okay, and then one is taught in can-do method, which is similar to European CEPAR, you call it, CEPAR. And then the other one is academic Japanese, which is taught in grammar-based, more build-up method. So you can choose one of them, and then which is suitable for you. And we are all experienced, so you don't have to worry.
Okay, I'm checking for the question. My connection here is a little bit slow, so I may actually see your questions afterwards. I don't want to have you wait here, so why don't we move to the classrooms while I check my mobile on the way. Okay, so guys, as promised, now we're gonna see some actual real classes, and Nobu-san is gonna tell us also which level is each class.
As I said, in the morning, right now it's morning in Japan, so in the morning we have from intermediate to advanced class, and this is one of the intermediate level. Konnichiwa.
C 誰？スペードの C 忘れてない？あ、C 誰？
Another intermediate level. Let's see what they're doing.
Okay, so this is another intermediate level, right?
こんにちは。
はい、皆さんうなぎですが、うなぎ登りという言葉があります。これどんな意味でしょう？ここプリントにもありますね。そうですね。とてもとても急に上がりますの意味ですね。はい、なので例えば、最近皆さん暑いですね。温度がうなぎ登りというように言いますね。はい、それから人気がうなぎ登りも言いますね。はい、では次ですね、群を抜くなんですが、皆さんこの群、昔 N2 で勉強したと思います。はい、群どんな意味ですか？そうですね、グループの意味ですね。はい、何のグループですか？群。そうですね、動物のグループですね。例えばどんな動物がグループを作りますか？ 馬とか羊ですね。はい、じゃあそれから群を抜きますです。これはどんな意味ですか？グループから離れるの意味じゃないです。グループよりも、グループの中でも、そうですね、とてもとても素晴らしい、すごいという時に群を抜くと言いますね。はい、じゃあ例えば皆さん、例文ですね、選手の中でも群を抜いている。例えばサッカー選手、とてもすごいサッカー選手、誰がいますか？お、そうですね、例えば有名なロナウド選手とか、メッシ選手とかですね。はい、そういう選手、群を抜いて素晴らしいというように言えますね。はい、では次の言葉ですね。次の言葉、皆さん何ですか？スズメは何ですね。はい、スズメは何ですか？鳥ですね。どんな鳥ですか？小さい鳥ですね。これ皆さん毎日多分見ると思います。家の近くにいますね。はい、今写真で少し大きいですが、スズメどのくらいの大きさですか？小さいですね。はい、スズメの涙は、もっともっと小さいですね。ですから、スズメの涙、どんな意味だと思いますか？珍しいじゃなくて、とても少しと言いますね。はい、例えば、私の給料。はい、ちょっとダメなんで。はい、ちょっとね、それとか小さい子供ですね、少ししかご飯を食べません。スズメの涙。ご飯を食べないと言いますね。はい、では次の言葉が羽を伸ばすですね。羽を伸ばす。羽って何になりますか？そうそうそう、鳥の羽ですね。こういう状態ですが、はい、羽を伸ばすっていうのは大きくするんですね。これどんな時だと思いますか？飛ぶ前ですね。これ周りに何もありませんね。ですから自由です。で、そこからの意味を取って羽を伸ばすっていうのは、じゃあ皆さん夏休みです。どんな気持ちですか？自由ですっていう感じですね。はい、なので、何もないです、自由です、リラックスができますっていう時に羽を伸ばすというような言い方をしますね。はい、ではですね、少し、例文を読んで確認しましょう。ここに例文がありますね。ちょっと読んでみてください。では、カンさん、最近読んでみてください。一番最初のところですね。はい、エンさん、彼は
ありがとうございました。
Okay, so I think it was a nice lesson, and just we go down and we ask some few questions that you're asking on the live to Nobu-san, and you also have free Wi-Fi at ISI. And so that's also very convenient for students. And let's go down and ask a few more questions to Nobu-san.
Okay, this is study room, study room and library.
Also, I didn't know this before, but there is a very nice MacBook area. There are four.
Students are free to use them.
Yeah, free for students. And I think, yeah, you can just come here, just use it, no problem, right? Yeah, that's also convenient. And yeah, let's just sit here. Maybe, and there is one question from Jason. This says, I live very close to Takadanobaba and I'm looking for a language school.
Right.
Could I get some more information?
Of course.
What should he do?
Okay, actually you can make an appointment with us and it's through Google Nihon, and then they'll make an appointment for you.
Yeah.
And you can just come here and see the school.
So if you guys, for example, are in Japan already and you want to visit a school, and in particular you want to visit ISI, you can just send an email to Google Nihon, info@gogonihon.com. or you can just call our number. It shows up on Google and everything, and we can just arrange an appointment for you. So we're going to ask you when you're available, and we make sure that the school is waiting for you. That's way much better than just showing up and maybe no one is ready, because they need to teach, they need to do many things here. Of course, it's a language school. So just, Jason, send us an email, info@gogonihon.com, and we can schedule an appointment for you so you can visit the school. And for everyone else that is still in America or Europe or Australia or what is your country, you can just, again, check our site, email us, and we can let you know everything you need in order to apply for ISI and also help with accommodation. And remember that October applications for the Tokyo School, for ISI Tokyo School, are the deadline is actually passed, but thanks to ISI and the partnership with Gogo Nihon, we will work very hard for giving you guys 4 more days. So if you still want to come to Japan with a student visa, the earliest you can do is in October, and you have only 4 days to finish the application process. So I suggest you to contact us now. And 4 days, today is the 22nd of May, it's 11:55 a.m. in Japan, so I mean really the 26th of May to be the very last day you can apply. If you cannot be on time, or you're interested, not in Tokyo, but for example in Kyoto, Nobu-san before just mentioned that there is also ISI Kyoto that will open in July and accepting now October visa. So you have a couple of weeks, you have a few more weeks to actually apply for a Kansai school, in particular for ISI Kyoto. One of the questions that came is that about part-time jobs. Can you repeat us a little bit how ISI is helping people to find part-time jobs?
Okay, we do usually post them on the wall, or we have a book that which shows part-time job which is suitable for the students, and then we tell them, let me ask, start here. So we have a question about part-time job, how students can find part-time job, and how we help them.
Sure. So we post the information for students who want to find a part-time job on the second floor, and also there is a file for students who can find a job. Like there is some information about the job, so then the student can ask us. So like
okay, these are the requirements. Their levels. Let's see. For example, the company, and then wage, and then what is included, and all the conditions. Okay, and the Japanese level, here it says from the beginner, and when you want to sign up, then you sign up your name here, so then you can talk to staff afterwards.
Okay, and the last question is where the students come from. I see here you have many flags. I believe those are where your students come from, but can you tell us the nationalities of the students, where they come from? Yeah.
That's actually too many, and it's kind of hard to tell, because we have had students from more than 110 different countries, including many European countries such as Sweden, Italy, Spain, France, Germany, and also Asian countries, Sri Lanka, Thailand, and then South American countries from Central Mexico, and from Brazil, Argentina. And we regularly have students from different countries, probably between 50 and 60 different countries. So that's one of our strong points. We have, as I said, it's one of the largest Japanese language school groups. And having many students, the advantage is that you can make sure that you'll find a suitable level for you, okay? Because all the students have different levels. And then we have pretty good nationality mix. As I said, even right now we have students from about 50 different countries. So,
okay, so I think it's everything. I think we had some slightly connection problem through the end. So if you guys, again, are watching this video afterwards, please feel free to ask any questions. And even if Nobu-san is not going to be with us anymore after this video, we still can reach him to ask questions, so Gogo Nihon can reply to you. And don't forget, if you like those type of videos, I saw that today a lot of people watched this, and you gave us a lot of likes, so thank you very much, guys. But again, even after, if you enjoy this video, we really appreciate if you share maybe with people that are interested in living and studying in Japan, or you just leave us a comment, a like. So we'd really enjoy, and we'd like to see your feedback as well. And don't forget, next week Chris will actually take care of the live show, and we will have a walk tour of Shibuya. So for next week we will actually going to show you Shibuya, which we haven't done before yet, and it will be again at the same time, so it's going to be 11 a.m. Japanese time. And while walking Chris will also show you the eating option, especially for students. So maybe people feel and imagine that Shibuya is crazy expensive, but it's actually not. You can walk in Shibuya and find very good food for not a crazy expensive price, and Chris will be showing you that. So stay tuned next week, 11 a.m. from the 15th episode of the Gogoni Online Show. Thank you very much for watching today. Again, leave us a like, share it if you enjoyed this video, and thank you very much to Nobu-san,
Thank you.
ISI Takadanobaba, and thank you very much for having us today.
No, thanks for coming. And yes, don't be afraid. I know how it's like to be to live in another country because I've lived in different countries, and it's not that difficult. You can come here, and we're all here to help you. Okay?
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you very much, Nobu-san.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Matane. Bye.
Bye.